John Miller and Joe Morgan.
It is right beneath Coogan's Bluff. We're at the historic Polo Grounds, home of the Giants in New York, as 2K Sports brings you another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, it's the Cooperstown Legends taking on the Cooperstown Legends. John Miller here. I'll be calling all the balls and strikes, the safes and the outs, the homers, the doubles, alongside my partner, the Hall of Famer, Joe Morgan. Now, we're just about to get this game started, but here's maybe a dumb question, Joe, but do you think the Legends have a chance in this one?
You know, a lot of people say he played second fiddle to the great Willie Mays on those great Giants teams. But this other Willie McCovey, was just as valuable. He gave that lineup another big bat. And I think as well known as he is, he'd have been even more so if he had been on another team. He was just a great player. He was probably the most intimidating player ever.
Nolan Ryan will be doing the pitching. He is not much of a strikeout pitcher, that's for sure. All right, Joe. Pitch on the way. Hit hard to the right side.
75 degrees. Winds are calm from the north.
He kicks, he throws. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. Gone, a home run!
Boy, that shows some strength to hit a hard pitch like that low and away and get the hit. That was a good pitch. It came in right where the catcher wanted it. Well, he challenged him with the four-seam fastball. That's just the overpowering fastball, but he didn't overpower the hitter, and what he did was hit it out of the ballpark.
Yeah, this is when it gets good, though, Joe. This is big league hard ball. The power pitcher throwing his best fastball, and the power hitter getting right out.
Number 5, Brooks Robinson.
Looks at a first pitch curveball in there for a called strike.
Bench spots him up in the zone. That's where he wants this next one. A fly ball. Yount
Is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
He just gets him to swing underneath this thing and lofts an easy fly to center. Good pitch.
On defense, the Cooperstown Legends will look like this.
Base is empty. One out.
One of the pitches that's easy to lay off of is the pitch that goes down and in on a curveball situation, because you can see the rotation and you know it's going to break off the plate.
Now the 1-0 pitch.
Now swinging the ball is hit high in the air to right field. Still going.
Jackson puts this one away.
This is some awesome advanced scouting. They had the outfield playing back, so he was in the right position to make this play.
He was the heart and soul of the St. Louis Cardinals for 22 years, one of the all-time greats.
There's a swing and a line drive to center field.
Young
Puts it away, and the side is retired. The Cooperstown Legends get a run on the homer and take the lead. Now we go to the last of the first.
Cooperstown has the edge,
1-0.
Leading off the bottom of the first inning, second baseman.
First pitch on the way.
Joe Morgan.
Runs up to bunt, and he gets this one down.
Feller.
And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Good reactions out there on the mound to glove this thing and throw to first base.
Here's the batting order for the Cooperstown Legends. Mike Schmidt will be hitting third. They say the best hitter is supposed to hit third, and that's where he is.
Here's a swing, and the ball popped up, foul down the left field line. Williams is there, and he has it for out number 2.
No matter what stadium you're in, when you track down the ball in foul territory, you have to worry about all sorts of obstacles. But he gets to this one and he makes the play.
Base is empty, 2 down here. He throws. Ground ball headed for the middle, and that goes through a base hit. And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here.
Now batting, right fielder.
He once described himself as the straw that stirs the drink, which also stirred up some controversy in New York. Also, Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
Swung on and lined to right field, and he's got it. No runs on 1 base hit, and a runner left at first. We'll go to the top of the second. The Legends lead it 1-0.
Leading off
5, 6, 7 spots due up.
For 3, Harmon.
And here's a fly ball to straightaway left.
Stargell
Makes the catch.
He swings under this one, and the result is an easy out.
Kaline gets his first look in this one. Base is empty with 1 out.
Take your pitch now.
Swing and a liner back up the middle.
Makes its way through for a base hit.
When you get on with 1 out, you're looking for that extra base hit to drive you home from first base.
Eddie Matthews.
Now up to the plate, one of the great sluggers of his generation, the 7th man to join the 500 home run club, the legendary Eddie Matthews.
Grounded to second, could be 2.
Morgan
From his knees, he got him. Now that is a Gold Glove play.
You want to make sure you get 1 in this situation, but now the man moves into scoring position.
Here's everybody's favorite, Yogi Berra, Hall of Famer, great catch.
That swung on and hit well. Deep center field.
Yount
Is right there, and he hauls it in. The Cooperstown Legends get no runs on 1 hit, and they leave a man at second. On now to the last half of the second.
Cooperstown has the edge,
1-0.
Number 44.
5, 6, 7 hitters coming up.
Swing and a liner to right, and that gets through for a base hit.
That's a nice base hit, John. I think it's always important to start off the inning with a base hit.
Stargell will get his first crack at it. Runner at first, nobody out. He throws.
And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Williams glides over and makes the catch for the out.
They had the outfield deep that time, but he crosses up on him and hits one in front of him. Great range to hustle in and make the play.
He was remarkably consistent during his 21-year big league career, and he was the man you always wanted to have.
Here's a swing and a ground ball.
And it's through there into left field.
Good pitch that time. Gets him to hit it on the ground, but you can see just by picking him up and laying him down, he legs this one out for a base hit.
Here comes the man who revolutionized the catcher position. 10 times.
Swings and shoots this one towards the gap in right center field.
Around third, heading home.
And this one rolls all the way to the wall.
And the throw to the plate. Murray
Is right behind him, and he scores. And he'll stop at second with a 2-run double.
Nice job that time. He found a good pitch to hit, and just like that, they got the lead.
And even this early in the game, you could tell that every run is going to be crucial.
Well, now they can shift their focus to adding on. You can't expect this kind of lead to stand up the entire ball game.
Here's a swing and a drive. Deep center. Oh, and he drops the ball, and everyone's going to be safe. Oh, man.
He pulls into second with a stand-up double. And this is what the players like to call gut check time, Joe. Feller finds himself in an early pitching jam. 1 out, 2 men on, and his team down by a run.
Well, if you limit the damage here, they should be all right. Just
Line shot into center field. 1 run can walk home.
And it's up against the wall. Young will trot in right behind him.
And he'll stop at second with a 2-run double. Smith will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 man out, 1 man on. Runner at second.
A throw back to second.
He throws.
Here's a swing and a liner into left center.
And it's through. That's a base hit.
The throw to third.
Safe at third.
he gets a changeup that time, and when you're thinking fastball, the ball comes in slower than Congress. But he has a rip at it anyway. John, a lot of speed over at first right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see some fireworks in this situation.
And they throw wide to start the at-bat. Maybe they're going to put him on here.
Berra gives him the target right on the outside corner.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. Medium depth. Let's see if they try to score him.
For the second out.
Here comes the runner for the plate. 1 run will score easily.
He had a pitch to hit, but he's just a bit out in front, and he sends an easy fly to center for the out.
Jackson.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
Hit hard down the left field line.
Berra sets his target high in the strike zone and to the out.
Now here's a swing and a fly ball.
Musial
Puts it away for out number 3. The Cooperstown Legends were seemingly on a mission there as they strike for an enormous inning. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. The Legends on top, 5-1.
The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots coming up next. Bench
Is there, and he puts it away for out number 1.
Shortstop.
Rizzuto
Will be the batter. He homered back in the first.
Nobody on base with 1 out. He delivers.
And here's a fly ball to straightaway left.
Gone! A home run! Well, they're still down by 3, but that home run gets something going here, and they're hoping to keep it going.
Well, they're not all the way back, John, but they're closing in.
And at this point, they really didn't need to get all the way back. They have plenty of time yet to get back into this game.
And all you want to do is build a little momentum because you have a long way to go and you got a lot of time to make up the deficit.
At the plate.
Base is empty, 1 out.
First pitch to him.
5. Brooks Robinson.
And it goes foul. The pitch.
In the air to deep right and foul. And he sends this one in the air towards center.
Yount
Puts it away for the second out.
That's about as easy as it gets for a center fielder.
Left fielder.
Williams will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Williams.
2 outs, nobody on.
Swing and a liner back up the middle.
And they can't cut it off. It will roll to the wall. So with 2 down now, they've got a man in scoring
At the plate,
position.
Center fielder.
Musial
Will come to the plate. He lined out in his last at bat.
John, with all the speed they've got at second base right now, I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to steal third base.
The Legends narrow the deficit a bit as they pick up a run on the homer. Now we'll go to the bottom of the third. The Legends lead 5-2.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up.
And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Williams is back with a warning track, but he makes the catch.
Left fielder.
John, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball. And he lost it right to the left fielder.
Here it comes.
Bring the pain.
Here's a swing and a liner into left center.
And that goes through a base hit.
John, he stays behind the ball well, and he's got himself a 1-out base hit.
Eddie Murray steps up to the plate. Has a 287 career batting average. He has a total of 504 career. Now he swings and sends it high in the air, deep to right field. K-line
Makes the catch. So 2 down now, and the runner holds on at first.
They wisely backed up those outfielders before the play, so he was right there to put this thing away. Great coaching.
2 outs, a man on first.
First pitch, here it comes.
Hit on the ground. Rizzuto
Throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs on a hit and 1 man left up. We're through 3 innings now.
Cooperstown is leading
5-2.
The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle coming up.
Here's a swing and a liner into left center.
Stargell
Goes over and puts it away.
Sometimes you outthink yourself out there. They had the outfield playing deep, so he has a long way to go to get in and grab this one.
Base is empty with 1 out.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
McCovey.
And he steps on first, and that's out number 2.
That's a great play for the force at first base. He just took care of it himself.
K-line
He'll step in now. Base hit his last time up.
Base is empty, 2 down. Now he clobbers one deep to right field, way back there. Gone! A home run! Well, they wish that homer would have come with some men on base. They still need a couple more runs here to tie it up, but they're headed in the right direction, now trailing by 2.
John, I like this guy's swing. You know, he drove this over the right field wall and had just enough to get there.
I didn't think it was going, but the way the right fielder went back on it, I thought he had a play on it, but it just wouldn't come down.
Well, the hitters are so strong today, they don't have to get all of it.
Matthews will step in. Bounced out his last time.
Now
2 outs, nobody on.
Designated hitter, number 41.
On the way.
Eddie Matthews.
Here's a swing and a fly ball.
Yount
Is in his tracks as he puts this one away. The Legends narrow the deficit a bit as they pick up a run on the homer. We go to the last of the 4th. Cooperstown leads it 5-3.
They'll start at the 9th spot and then go to the top of the order.
That swung on and hit well. Deep center field.
One away.
John, it would look like an ordinary F8 in the scorebook, but he gives this thing a pretty good ride out there. He was right on that pitch.
1 out, none on.
First pitch on the way. Swung on and lined out to right center.
In there. And it could be trouble now. It rolls all the way to the wall.
He's heading for third.
And the throw to third. And he'll stop at third with a triple.
Now coming to bat, shortstop.
Smith will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Smith.
1 out, a runner on third.
First pitch, here it comes. Here's a swing and a fly ball hit medium deep. Might be enough to get him in.
He's got it. What up?
Here comes the runner for the plate. 1 run will stroll in.
Here's some action on the replay. 2K Sports top play.
Schmidt
Will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
Base is empty. 2 down here. The pitch.
Here's a swing and a drive. Deep center.
Musial
Puts it away and the side is retired.
Read out the ballpark for your next
The
event.
Legends pick up a run on 1 hit and nobody left on.
will go to the 5th here at the Polo Grounds. Cooperstown is leading
6-3.
Your wedding. Call
They'll have the 8, 9, 1 spots coming up.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
For 8, Yogi Berra.
He delivers.
Hit in the air toward foul territory down the left field line. That swung on and hit well. Deep center field.
Yount
Makes the catch to retire his man. 1 down.
This is some awesome advanced scouting. They had the outfield playing back, so he was in the right position to make this play.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Swing of the ball hit pretty well, but into foul territory and deep right. This ball is hammered down the left field line, but it goes foul. Swung on and lined to right field.
That looks like a base hit.
It's always good to get a single, even with 1 out, but it gives them something to work with.
Rizzuto.
Phil Rizzuto.
With 1 out, there's a runner at first. The pitch.
This one is hit way up there, and it'll stay on the infield.
2 down.
Stepping up to the plate, third baseman.
Robinson
Will be the batter. He had a fly ball out his last time up.
runner at first with 2 down.
First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a line drive.
And what a catch! A spectacular play.
No runs on 1 base hit and a runner left at first. We go to the bottom of the 5th.
Cooperstown has the edge.
6-3.
The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up.
MLB.com. Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning, right fielder, number 44.
He throws.
Jackson.
There's a swing and a liner to right center.
In there. And it could be trouble now. This one finds its way rolling all the way out to the wall.
There's the throw.
He will hold up at third. That's a triple, and there are no outs.
McCovey will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game.
A runner on third with nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes. Here's a swing and a fly ball, medium depth. Let's see if they try to score him. Here comes the runner for the plate. One run will stroll in.
This one's headed towards the gap, but it's a bit high, and the left fielder moves to his left, and he puts it away.
One out, nobody on.
First pitch to him.
Hit in the air. Gone! A home run! Well, now they just keep padding on to it. The solo homer makes it a 5-run lead.
Well, sometimes guys like the look of the pitch, but not in this case.
No, he had it in his mind that he was going to be aggressive. I think he thought he was going to get a fat one on that first pitch.
He's locked in right from the get-go, and he takes this baby over the wall.
And timeout is called, and this may just be to give that bullpen a few more pitches to get loose.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away.
He kicks, he throws. Line towards second.
Oh, and he bobbles this thing.
Mazeroski.
And he can't recover in time, so that will go as an error.
Roberts is going to be brought in to pitch. His ERA is phenomenal.
Well, they had to turn to the bullpen a little earlier than they'd hoped, but that starter just wasn't getting it done out there. Good move to get him out of there.
Runner at first, one down.
First pitch on the way.
And a ground ball. Rizzuto
to second for 1.
And 2. A double play.
The Legends add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Legends lead 8-3.
And for those of you just joining in, this is John Miller along with ground ball toward the second baseman. Morgan
from his knees, got him. What a play.
He gets good wood on this one, but the second baseman says, hey, I'll take care of this, and he throws him out at first.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch to him. And that swung on and chopped down the line toward third.
Schmidt.
And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
Yount is very impressive here. A great play. He was off balance and still made the play.
Nothing quite like it. He knows it's urgent and he can't hold on any longer. He fills this thing out and just uses his instinct. Nice job.
Swinging the ball hit pretty well, heading into foul territory down the left field line.
Bench wants this ball to be on the outside part of the plate. Hit to the ground towards second. Morgan.
And it's in time. From his knees, he gets it. Wow.
Thank you, Van. Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning.
Pitch on the way.
Number 19.
There's a swing and a line drive to center field.
That one gets through and for a base hit.
Well, they're keeping the pressure on. The leadoff man's aboard as they try to stretch this lead even further.
Joe Morgan.
Morgan
will get another chance here. He tripled his last time.
Runner at first.
This one could be trouble down the right field line.
Well, when the first 2 hitters reach base, either you're not throwing well, you're having some bad luck, or the guys are just swinging the bats well today. I'll let the fans decide which way we can go on that.
No one out and runners at first and second.
They throw behind the runner at second, and he dives back safely. Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner, and he has to dive, but he's back in time.
Runners on first and second, nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left.
Gone! A 3-run homer. And with that 3-run homer, the lead continues to build.
Well, they try to throw him a changeup and get him out front, but he stays back and hammers it.
I mean, that looks to me like he somehow knew that changeup was coming. The pitcher tipped it off, or he guessed. I don't know what it was.
Well, he looked like he knew what was coming anyway.
Schmidt
will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
The pitch. A line drive toward the hole. That should be a base hit.
You've got to start wondering what's happening to the guy on the mound. He's giving up base hit after base hit, and everything is falling apart around him. And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away, probably just considering making the change later on.
Jackson
will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
One man on, nobody out.
First pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field.
Musial
is right there, and he hauls it in.
He just gets him to swing underneath this thing and lofts an easy fly to center. Good pitch.
Number 40.
McCovey
will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game.
One out, man on first.
First pitch to him. Swinging a fly ball down the left field line.
Gone, a 2-run homer. 2-run homer, and they continue to build their lead bigger and bigger. Lemon is being called on now to pitch. It's just been a nightmare for hitters every time this guy's on the mound this year.
I'm sure they hope they wouldn't have to burn so many guys in the bullpen this early. But let's see if this guy can hold down the fort and get him to the late inning.
One out, nobody on. Pops him up. Robinson
is there to put it away for out number 2.
Designated hitters.
Murray will dig in. He's a switch hitter. Batting from the right side here. 2 outs, nobody on. He deals. Shot toward the hole, and that goes through into right field. He's got a base hit. And that one falls right between them. He's got himself a knock. And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here. Bench
will be the batter. He hit into a double play his last time up.
2 down, a runner at first.
First pitch, here it comes. That one swung on and hit in the air to deep right center field.
It's off the wall on a hop. Now here comes the throw toward third. He scores.
So he'll hang on at third with a run-scoring triple.
Yount,
with a single his last time, will be the batter.
2 outs, a runner 90 feet away over third base.
First pitch on the way.
Now he swings and sends it deep to right field. That ball is way back there. Off the wall on a hop. Here's the throw. Safely in at third base, way ahead of the play.
So he'll hang on at third with a run-scoring triple.
Morgan
go back now. He's 3 for 4 in this one.
Runner on third, 2 down.
And here's a fly ball to straightaway left.
It's off the wall. And the throw to third. Safe at third.
And that pitcher's got to be thinking, what do I have to do to get somebody out? That's 4 straight hits he's surrendered.
And time is called for a meeting here, and this may just be to buy a little time for the bullpen to get ready.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. And you'll never know how long you're going to stay with this pitcher now.
Man at third, 2 down. He delivers. Hit to the ground, up the middle, and that gets through for a base hit. So he gets it done, knocking home the run.
Now batting, third base.
Wilhelm gets the call to come in and take over the hill. He did not have a victory last year. It's just been a nightmare for hitters every time this guy's on the mound this year.
I'm not really sure what they're thinking about bringing in their closer being down by so many runs. I'd rest him if I had the opportunity to do so.
First pitch, here it comes.
One thing about a knuckleball, you never know where it's going to end up. That one ends up and away.
He's at the belt. The 1-0
Pops him up and way up there. Mazeroski
is right there, and he puts it away.
Video board, the view selected
So they're
text
finally
message
set
is
now,
on
but not
hand
before they
today's
erupt
game.
for a huge inning,
Stars,
punctuated by
026
two
to
big
St.
home
Louis.
runs. On to the
There's a
7th inning we
modest
go.
charge of
The Legends
50
on
cents per
top,
message. Make your game day
17-3.
even more
Swing and a
enjoyable
liner
with
back up the
video
middle.
board text
makes its way through for a base hit.
Leading off the top of the 7th inning, right fielder.
Well, sometimes good
Six.
starts lead to good finishes, and this single is
Now
definitely a
up to the
good
plate,
start.
Designated hitter, number 41, Eddie
Matthews.
The bat now. He had a fly ball for an out his last time.
Runner at first, nobody out. A big swing on this one, and he sends a high drive deep to right field. Jackson.
At the warning track as he makes the catch.
They wisely backed up those outfielders before the play, so he was right there to put this thing away. Great coaching.
Yogi Berra.
1 on, 1 out. He delivers.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
Schmidt, and there's 1, and that's 2. A double play.
So no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left.
Time for the 7th inning stretch here in Upper Manhattan.
Cooperstown leads it 17-3.
The heart of the order coming up next.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th inning, right
First
fielder,
pitch to him.
number 44.
This is swung on and hit in the air.
Jackson.
And 1 away.
They had the outfield deep that time, but he crosses up
Now
on him
up to the
and
plate,
hits one in
first
front of
baseman,
them. Great range to
number
hustle in
44.
and make the play.
Willie McCovey.
Base is empty with 1 out.
He swings and hits this one pretty well. Deep right center.
Musial
Roams over and puts it away for the out.
The center fielder has to range to his left, but he's able to track it down over there and put it away.
Willie Stargell.
2 outs, nobody on. That one is lofted in the air. Out of here, a home run, a solo shot. So another home run. They add a little bit more to their lead. These guys are having a big, big day. Base is empty, 2 down.
Designated hitter,
He kicks,
number
he throws.
33. And he
Swing and a line drive
K-line.
is right there, and he puts it away.
Home run helped build
The Legends pick up a run on the homer and add to their lead. We'll move ahead to the 8th. The Legends lead it 18-3.
The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots coming up next.
This is swung on and lifted to deep right field.
Gone, a home run.
Number 9.
It's been one of those days, a day to forget, but a little excitement there, a little souvenir to take from a bad day, a solo homer.
Second time today. He just finds a pitch to his liking and does exactly what he did last time. Another big fly.
Now, anytime you hit a home run, it's already a pretty good day. You hit 2 home runs, now it becomes a special day for you.
And driving the ball is important, and he's really swinging the bat well today.
Rizzuto,
Is coming up. He popped up his last at bat.
Now
no
batting,
outs and nobody
shortstop,
on.
Number 10.
First pitch on the way.
Rizzuto.
Here's a swing at a ground ball, foul, wide of third.
Here it comes.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
McCovey,
And he is out at first. What a play.
Now batting, third base.
Robinson,
Will come to the plate. He lined out in his last at bat.
1 out, none on.
First pitch, here it comes.
Here's the pitch.
Swing and a grounder foul off to the right. On the ground to first.
McCovey,
And he steps on first, and that's out number 2.
Great job here by the first baseman with the force out. That's a nice, simple defensive play.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. A swing and a fly ball to left center field.
Yount
Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. The Cooperstown Legends cut into that deficit just a bit with the homer, but they're still well behind. Here comes Cooperstown in the home half of the 8th. The Legends lead 18-4.
and
Here's a swing and a drive. Deep center.
Musial
Is there, and he puts it away for the first out. And he gave that one a pretty good ride, but unfortunately for him, there's a lot of room out there. He was retired.
base is empty, 1 out.
First pitch to him. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
Here's the pitch.
Here's a swing and a liner into left center.
In there. And it could be trouble now. It rolls all the way to the wall.
He's heading for third.
He throws. Now with 1 out, they've got a runner at third after that triple.
Johnny's having a great game tonight. He just hit a triple, and that brings him within 1 of the triples records for 1 game.
Morgan
Will get yet another shot. He's 4 for 5 to this point.
only 1 out, a runner on third. He throws. Big swing on this one, and he sends a long high drive. This one is way back. K-line.
Dive. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that'll bring a run home.
John, we'll take a moment here to look at the replay. 2K Sports top play.
Smith will be the batter. Singled home a run his last time.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way.
Killebrew. He is out at first. Nice play by the pitcher getting over.
Well, that's where spring training helps you. PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
Developed by Major League Baseball. The Major League Baseball Players Trust for
First pitch, here it comes.
Scholastic Incorporated.
A big swing on this one. Deep to right field.
The program is designed to teach children
Jackson
the values and
Puts this one away.
fields, barriers, and
This is some awesome advanced scouting. They had the outfield playing back, so he was in the right position to make this play.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First base. Number 3, Harmon.
Big swing on this one, and he sends a long high drive deep to right field. Tell it goodbye.
He chased it off the plate and made solid contact. That's a good piece of hitting. I like the way he swung at this pitch, John. It was a power curveball, but it didn't bother him. He waited for it and drilled it.
Yes, he did. And the pitchers do their best to keep as many pitches as possible out of that little hitter's happy zone, don't they? Not this time, though.
Coming to bat.
1 out,
Right
nobody
fielder,
on.
Number 6,
On the way.
Al Kaline.
This one swung on and hit on a line.
And that one is through into left. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out.
Designated hitter.
Matthews
Number
Will step in. He hit a fly ball out his last time.
1 out, man on first.
First pitch to him. That one swung on and hit in the air to deep right center field. And that will skip over the outfield wall for a ground rule double.
Coming to bat.
Once this thing hops over the wall, that runner on first has to stop at third. But I don't think it would have mattered much because he's not exactly the quickest player on his feet out there.
First pitch on the way.
Now he swings and sends it high in the air, deep to right field. That's the second out of the inning.
Runners on the move. 1 run is in.
They wisely backed up those outfielders before the play. So he was right there to put this thing away. Great coaching. And it looks like they're going to talk it over on the mound. I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitchers here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
Mazeroski
Will stand in again. He, of course, had that big home run in the 8th.
2 outs, runner on third.
Swung on and hit in the air to right center.
And he'll take an extra base on this one, I'm sure, as it rolls toward the wall.
And he'll hold it second with a double and an RBI.
Murray Chow is coming in now, and he'll be the new pitcher in this game. He is not much of a strikeout pitcher, that's for sure. Rizzuto. Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down. And he delivers.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
Schmidt. And on to first for out number 3. And this ball game is over.
The Cooperstown Legends
seem, Joe, like they just had this one all the way, a lopsided victory.
And John, you and I always like to see close ball games, but if you're a fan of the home team, you like to see them beat up on the other team. The offensive explosion today got it done for the home team.
Jeannie Zelasco and Steve Fisiak are standing by now in New York.
And thanks so much, guys. Now we turn to our Chevy Player of the Game Award. Steve, he really hit well tonight. Gave his club the contribution they needed, that spark, if you will, and it helped carry his team to the win.
Jeannie, Sparky Anderson told me one time that Joe Morgan was the smartest player he was ever around. This is a guy who really thought the game well, both on the defensive side of the field and on the offensive side. He came through in the clutch, and we saw it again today. This guy's ability is just outstanding.
So that'll just about do it for this edition of Hardball Central and this 2K Sports broadcast of Major League Baseball. For my colleague Steve Fisiak, this is Jeannie Zelasco saying so long, and thanks again for joining us tonight. So long. I said that already, but I'm saying it again because we'll see you next time. I know.